supposed to be super detoxing.
Okay, I do feel it.
You feel it on the scalp?
I feel a little menthol.
Yeah. But it's also really, it gives you a lot of slip at the same time.
That's cool for a detox.
For a detox shampoo, exactly. So you're still able to kind of detangle through the hair, but still get a good cleanse.
And get that good scalp.
And get the scalp invigoration.
I feel that. It's nice.
Okay. No. Okay, y'all. So, you know, anytime I go live on YouTube, I'm usually at home doing my children's hair. But I'm in the salon today doing a model. So I wanted to give you guys a little quick glimpse of even just how it happens in the salon. See the other girl shampooing, doing the thing. Look at them curls right there. So I'm actually doing a little bit of training today. So I'm doing a training video for our new hires to show them the Flourish system. And so right now we're on the shampoo process. So this is our charcoal shampoo. And this is, we're already into her second shampoo with this. So we usually can do anything between 2 to 3 shampoos depending on the hair and depending on the style that they're gonna get. Her, she's gonna do a wash and go. You see like how her curls are, amazing. But your wash and go performs better if your hair is super duper 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 clean before you put the products on. What y'all doing over there, Deandra?
I was just messing with her, telling her, I told you. We was talking about her shampoo process. She said, when she pre-poo, I said, so we not cleaning the scalp?
You can pre-poo and then shampoo.
But I told her that. She said she
Yeah.
uses, what was it that she used? The scalp? No, the main choice thing, but her scalp shampoo, so she thought it was clean. I said, we need to clean the scalp for it.
Yeah.
Soak the scalp.
Yeah.
But she likes variety. I told her we're in a relationship now.
Yeah.
And if she's gonna go out and be creative, then you need to tell us that so we can know what to do. So she said, okay, she understands me. Because I don't like toxicity, especially when I don't know about it.
Okay.
So, you ready? But she said she'll be fine. She'll be okay with it. But she likes to do other.
But a pre-poo is good, like especially if you already say you shampoo your hair like every week or every 2 weeks.
She's not doing that. She's going months with
Well, I just wanted to finish my thought.
Oh.
So if you shampoo every like 2 weeks, you could definitely pre-poo in between there, especially if you work out or you're swimming or something like that. But other than that, you definitely want to make sure you get these good sulfates. And I'd be willing to be jumped in the comments over sulfates. Okay?
Oh, Lord.
I mean, you need cleansing agents.
Grease.
Yeah.
The grease was funny. Ugh.
Wasn't that so funny?
And then she, right. And if she being jumped, no, she got a whole team behind her, though.
Right.
Lurking in the corners.
Last time we got jumped on, we got banned off face.
Lurking
My last leg now reading.
Okay.
I've been banned 3 times.
Right.
They say
Instagram's so sensitive.
very good.
See, that's why I like the YouTube audience. Thank you. You see my braids, girl? I got my braids done on Monday. You would think I was going on vacation somewhere. It made me feel like I need to go book a trip.
Going in the kitchen.
That's it. Just going to clean up, you know,
We're gonna go right over to this.
cook.
Would you like it?
Okay, so one thing that we really, 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 really pride ourselves on at Flourish is, hey girl, hey Cindy, is the shampoo process. That's something that we cannot skimp on. So I recommend that you don't skimp on that at home either. Find a really good shampoo process. Of course, Flourish has one. We have our wash day class, but we also have like a wash day video and the challenges, because if you can set up your shampoo right, your whole rest of your situation will be set up correctly.
That's long.
It's real, ain't it? So we can spend anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour just in the shampoo area, because for one, you want to make sure your scalp is super cleansed, but you also want to make sure that you get a really good feel for the hair. It's during the shampoo process, water reveals the truth of the hair. It'll allow us to see if you're dealing with dehydration issues, if you're dealing with protein loss, if you have bond damage, any of that, so that we know exactly what your hair can do in that style, or if your hair cannot do it, okay? there are so many times that we think that, you know, we can get a certain style just because that style exists, but it doesn't mean that your hair is equipped for it or in the right space for it. So it's our job to come in, see where your hair is, and see what it will take to get it to the space that it can actually do that style and have that style last. Okay, now her hair is completely detangled. That's one thing as well. During the shampoo process, we make sure your hair is 1000% detangled so that we're not detangling your hair at the chair when your hair is now damp and starting to dry. And then look at these amazing curls, okay? Okay, so now we're going to rinse and we'll apply the conditioning. All of our clients sit under a micro mister. Look at this hair. Okay, look at this wash and go. Who said high dense, tight texture hair can't wash and go? And look at the shape shaping.
Okay.
One thing you will not do is come in the flourish and see a stylist with her hair looking toe up. Okay? Everybody's hair is doing the thing. I'm like, it better be. Okay. And if your shampoo situation isn't sudsy like this, you're not doing it. It's not enough. It's not enough. I know, isn't her hair beautiful? So we already did her scrub before we called y'all. But she has the invigorating scalp shampoo on. Who in your chair?
No, I'm just saying, like my chair.
Oh, I think you said, who's in my chair? That's Taya. Right. Making sure the scalp has a good scrub is also really important for hair growth and scalp health. Massaging the scalp, making sure the scalp has a good scrub, it helps to activate those follicles, those blood vessels.
It's the best part.
It is literally the best part. I feel like at Flourish in general, the shampoo part is the best part.
It is.
And then it's like us hanging out and all that kind of stuff.
It is something to look forward to.
It really is. I mean, enough that people are still learning how to do their own shampoo, but clearly they still want to come and get it done. It's nothing like somebody else doing your hair for you.
Yes.
Okay, but as you see, even as I scrub her scalp, we're keeping control of the hair. Okay, and we are fully detangled. Okay, so now we're gonna rinse. You don't wanna rinse with scorching hot water. Definitely don't do that. You could do warm. It doesn't have to be cold, honestly. That whole thing is a myth about freezing cold water having to be on the hair. You just don't want it to be scorching hot because super hot water will blow the cuticle out. We love Joico Moisture Recovery Shampoo and Conditioner. It's great for dry hair. We love Design Essentials Honey Cream. It's great for dry hair. If you look for your shampoos that say hydrating, smoothing, detangling, moisturizing, those ones are all pretty good, especially if you're gonna be in the professional line. Now, when it comes to our shampoos, conditioners, treatments, things like that, we're always gonna stay on the professional side. So you can get them at Ulta, places like that, or directly through the manufacturer. Now, when it comes to styling products, of course, we'll do over-the-counter for styling products, but for our shampoos, that foundational stuff, we do like to stay on the professional side. And it's for a couple of reasons. For one, it's usually more concentrated, so you get more out of it. And then secondly, they're designed a little bit differently for the hair in mind. And the ingredients are usually a little bit more like high quality. But no knock to any, non-professional brands out there. Because we certainly use all the products, like styling products. but now looser. It depends on what happened to the hair to make it looser. So if you're dealing with, like, if you flat ironed your hair and now your hair is looser because you flat ironed it, depending on the amount of damage done to those bonds will determine on if it will come back or if you'll have to cut it. The best way that you can see if bonds can be restored is doing something like Olaplex. Olaplex is a bond builder, and so it will multiply the bonds in the hair. The bonds in your hair is what makes your hair tightly curly or loose. And so when those get damaged, then that's when the struggle bus comes when you have to get a haircut. But using a bond builder can help. I would try Olaplex or K18 and then go over it with a protein treatment and a moisture treatment and see what comes back. If that doesn't bring it back, then most likely you'll have to cut it off. Okay, Jazz, we're ready for the conditioning part. And this can roll for a second, and then we'll cut it off when we get to styling.
Okay.
We're in Arlington, Texas. Thank you, Stephanie. Aren't these braids cute? The girl, she did them. She does my daughter's hair. She does such a good job. Okay, so she took my conditioner. Oh. Okay, so we're going to use the Matrix Food for Soft conditioner. Our conditioner changes, depends on what we're doing, the client's hair that we're doing, all of that. But we're going to use the Food for Soft by Matrix. Any product you use, emulsify in your hands first. A lot of people put product in their hand and go straight to the hair. Whether you're using a shampoo, conditioner, gel, cream, put it in your hands first and emulsify to activate it, and then apply to the hair. So I'm gonna apply to her ends first and then work our way up the shaft. Then I'm going to split and really pull through the hair. The smoothing technique is very intentional because we are training that cuticle, for one, to absorb this and to lay flat. If we have the hair all disheveled all over the head, it kind of can cause frizz in your style, even starting at this stage. What's the Olaplex product? Olaplex is awesome. Look up online Olaplex Bond Builder. It's a professional product, but it's great for building the bonds back in the hair that will restore your curl pattern if it can be restored. I had loose shiny curls, but now she has gold tight curls. Yes, girl, yes. So with her, especially if she started her cycle, hormones change the hair. Just like it does for perimenopause, menopause, it could change the hair for young girls once they start their cycle because now they're releasing different hormones at different times, at different rates and the amounts. So it definitely, puberty can change hair texture and her scalp. Pay attention to her scalp as well because it also can change that. It can become flaky, sensitive, inflamed, all of that kind of stuff. So we're still just smoothing the conditioner through. Making sure every strand of hair has conditioner on it, because then she will sit under the steamer with this. We're in Arlington, Texas. If you look up Flourish Curl Salon, all of our situation will pop up. And if you follow my channel, you'll see all I do is a bunch of education. We do only natural hair. But the big thing is the education. So it is not good to wash your hair while twisted. I have fine hair and the tangles are real. Yeah, I would definitely, if you can wash your hair in bigger twists, definitely do that if it helps with the tangling, for sure. Her hair is actually very fine. Like she has like a lot of volume, but she doesn't have a ton of density and her strands are fine. So her hair tangles really easily too. And so if it's easier for you, you can twist the hair in 6 twists, 4 twists, and wash them that way and take one twist down at a time. instead of doing it all at the same time. And never rip through ends, okay? She's gonna get a little trim today. If you notice that your ends are super tangly, you probably just need a little trim. You can see her little ends, probably about this much, keep tangling, but you don't wanna rip through them. Think about your ends as being the oldest part of the hair. It's kind of like the granny of the hair, okay? What you don't wanna do is just be, that's terrible. You're gonna break her arm, her hip, something, and it will not be good. Yeah, definitely. We take all lengths, densities, all the things. Okay, so really what we need to see in this is that we section it away like this before they go under the steamer. So at the same time that I am showing y'all this, we're actually doing a training video on her hair. Like, she is a client, but not really. So all of the stylists here are trained on a certain system. So the way you shampoo, the way you condition, the way you blow dry, the way you educate, all of that is systematic to how Flourish works. And so I'm doing a video on the stylist training so that they can see not only when they come in the salon to do their training, but they can also watch it at home. But we also have consumer stuff too. So like, we give you guys all the same kind of training on a consumer level through our challenges and our hands-on workshops. I mean, ebooks, all the things. And she's done all of those things, and her hair is flourishing, okay?
Yes.
So now she's just in here as a model. Alex. Okay. So after I get her all twisted up in her little bantus, she's going to sit under the steamer. We actually have a micro mister. You can see it kind of in the background.
That's a damn shame. What is that?
I think she's done.
Yeah, I just told her.
Oh, okay.
So this is what the people got.
That's so cute.
You are wonderful.
That's so
That's
cute.
cute. A little tutu.
She can wear that.
Tutu boot.
She can wear that on Easter
So basically, you saying this is she
and
can't
curl
wear
her
it.
bang.
Oh, she has. I put her hair in some ponytails and I finger coil the top. She look like pineapple.
That's hilarious.
She look like a little pineapple.
Okay. So we'll twist this up.
Okay.
You mean like being able to wear it in a wash and go?
There you go. And she'll be ready.
Thank you. Girl, the braids are giving, okay? I'm gonna have to run these braids back. This is my first time ever getting them. Vic says you do bald heads too. Not bald heads. We do. We got 2 bald head people that work here, actually. Kristen.
Yeah, I hear some sweet potatoes and dressing.
She said y'all do bald heads too? Look in the camera.
Oh God, is this live?
Yeah.
I'm not about to play with her.
Hi. Look, they want to see we do bald heads too. Okay, you can sit on up. Taya is also bald head, and she got a ponytail in the back of her bald head. Okay, so now she is completely pulled up and everything, and she's going to sit under the steamer for 10 minutes. So I'll circle back to this and show you guys the after once it's done, because y'all can't see all of that. But I'll show you the after it's done. What are your thoughts on the stretching of Tyler's hair with a blow dry? It depends. I wouldn't apply heat to her so early, because you really could stretch her curls in a way that probably you don't want to. It would be better for you to find a technique to manage and keep her hair stretched without heat, which that's something I can help you with, but I wouldn't apply heat just yet. But there's different ways to stretch it without heat. that I could share. Post-menopause, girl, that menopause conversation, the whole conversation, the whole conversation, we need that. Okay, you can come on over here. So she's gonna, yes, so I'm gonna walk her to the steamer. Okay, you guys have to just watch why. Okay, so now you're gonna steam. The steamer is a micro mist steamer. It's da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so you're gonna sit under here for 10 minutes. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. And I should probably plug it in. Yeah, I'm doing a training video and I'm gonna voice over it. So what I say to her doesn't really matter. We just need the movements. Okay, Tina, you can go back to my table. Would you like a snack? Sure. Because I'm gonna give you one, even if you don't, just so I can show. Thank you so much. I'll show you everything we got. You have to get this part. Okay, so you can choose a snack. Okay. We have water, we have cuties. And I have a cutie. Wonderful. Thank you. Now the steamer just has to start steaming. Okay. So what do you suggest for inflamed scalp? My hair's coming out and come. So it depends on why your hair is why your scalp is inflamed. Okay. So when it comes down to scalp health, we have to like go further back and figure out, okay, is it like specifically from menopause? Is it from styling? Is it from scratching excessively? Is it from chemicals? Because all of that stuff matters. So we can figure out why it's there. We can figure out what the remedy would be to make it go away or to at least subside it. I will say the things that will, yes, hormones, definitely. Girl, that's where we all at, honey. So when it comes to the hormone piece, it's definitely going to be figuring out how to navigate this point in a natural way if you don't want to do the injections and the medication. And so recently, I have been taking a bunch of supplements, okay, because the hormone piece is an interesting part. I've been taking mushroom supplements and what is it, reishi and lion's mane. Yeah, I've been taking, yes, reishi's lion's mane, and I also take Vitex, which is a liquid supplement. I actually did a video. Look on my video shorts. I just did one where it says my hair is coming out, blah, blah, blah. And I talk about all the different supplements that I'm taking to help with that. The hormone thing is a lot. And it really isn't talked about enough, I think, as it pertains to us women in our hair and our skin and all of those types of things. Because it's like, if you don't want to do medication and do the synthetic route, you have to figure out what works for you and the doses for natural things that actually work. And even then, you have to take it for 3 months before you could even tell if it's working at all. So it's a struggle. It's just kind of one of those things that you kind of have to figure out. If I'm going to start this, I'm going to stick with it for at least 6 months to see if it works and do trial and error. Definitely. So let me show y'all real quick. So this is the Flourish Salon. That's Alyssa. Hey, girl. She is a stylist at Flourish. That's Jasmine. Jasmine does social media. This is the salon area. So I've only ever done live videos of my home, of me like doing my kids' hair, okay? But this is actually what I do at my work job. So this is actually, we actually have a full salon, and we have 10 stylists in the salon. So we do only natural hair. So we have Deandra over there. She's doing a first time client appointment. We have Jessica. Go ahead. It's totally fine. And we got homegirl over here doing some work while she's at the salon getting her hair done. She has a wash and go. Alyssa, what'd you guys do? A wash and go or 2 strands?
2 strands with flat 2 strands.
Let me see. Look at her 2 strands. So she did 2 strands.
Thank you, I like it.
Look at Terica's wash and go. This is our stylist. Look at her wash and go. Yes. And then she's doing 2 strands as well. It's a 2 strand kind of day.
It is.
There's Alex. She's doing 2 strands.
I don't have makeup on, y'all.
Me either. I look bald in the face because I have no lashes.
This is a different type.
There's Kristen.
Hi.
Yes. We can be in real time. Is something personal?
No, but it's
Okay.
about products.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
So this is, okay, you guys. So I don't do hair in the salon anymore really like that. I have a few clients that I keep, and then I do like training stuff, okay? We're in Arlington, Texas. So that's where our location is. Choosing a stylist, go onto our website because I have descriptions for all of them, okay? So like Alyssa back there that sat her client under the steamer, all of them are trained on the Flourish system. So every single one of them is going to be able to two-strand, flat twist, wash and go, and educate you like no other, okay? Because that's just systematic to how we do stuff here. But some of them have specialties. So like Alyssa is amazing at wash and go, especially if you're like high dense, tight texture. She can cut you, wash and go you, chef's kiss, okay? Tarika is amazing. This is Tarika, right here with the wash and go. She's amazing with kids, but she also does two strands, wash and goes, flat twists. Her niche though is kids, even though she does have a lot of adults. This is Alex right here. Alex does it all too. She's wash and go, two strands, flat twist. If you like homegirl vibe, y'all gonna be best friends when you leave the salon. That's Alex. Tarika is like motherly. She's gonna be like, oh my gosh, let's talk about that. Da, da, da. She's so sweet. So if you need that in your life, definitely Tarika. Alex is homegirl. Okay. It's the truth. Right. And then on this side, we have Jessica right there. Jessica is, how would you describe Jessica?
She's the auntie.
Jess is the auntie. If you need an auntie that's gonna be like, baby, we can't do that.
Give you some advice.
Yes, she's gonna give you advice. She's great, but she's an immaculate twister. Her flat twists are absolutely immaculate. Her two strands, absolutely immaculate, amazing. Deandra is back there. Deandra is also, like, she's super thorough. She's gonna love you. She's gonna take care of you, but she can also wash and go, two strand flat twist. I usually am right here. Kenya is right here. Kenya's sweet as can be, always gonna be moisturized, and she smells like vanilla. She does locks, she does curly cuts, she does curls, all that stuff. Who does the best trim? Girl, everybody do a good trim because they had to test out of it, okay? So that's another thing about working at Flourish. You can't just come in here and be like, I wanna work here. And I'm like, yay, we need people, come work here. No, ma'am. It's a very strict hiring process because I want people who are super passionate. But I will tell you, someone that I always see trimming to the guys is Taya. Taya that was back there being hilarious. They're all gonna give you an amazing trim just because, again, how Flourish works is you have to test out of everything before you can be on the floor and actually do hair, similar to cosmetology school. And they have to test out of the Flourish system that I wrote so that I know that they are equipped and they're gonna care for clients in the way that I would care for clients, okay? So, look at that wash and go. Look at that wash and go back there, popping. I know one day we're gonna be all over, okay? I see Flourish having one everywhere, especially all the major cities. So, thank you. This is a business question. Okay, what did you have to ask? I almost
Right.
If anybody else is a stylist, you know we have ADHD, and so you gotta catch it when it's happening. Okay.
Lasagna. Orders.
Did you text him?
No.
Call him.
I will. However,
Because we're still waiting on him to come in.
can I buy some?
How many we need?
You see that shelf?
Dang. Oh yeah, we also sell hair products here. So all the products that we use and recommend, we sell here. And Mazzani Miracle Milk is one of them. We've been waiting forever to get the Mazzani Miracle Milk in because we ship products as well. And how many do we have that we need to ship?
2 right now.
Okay.
But
Call Saran. Ask him, like, don't text, call. And say, hey, we have 5 that we need. Do you have any update on when it'll be here? And then if he still doesn't know, then just grab them from Armstrong.
how many can hold? Because they're not.
First, see what his update is. Then we'll go from there. Okay. Houston isn't far from us. It's like just about 3 hours. For split ends, should your products be more focused on moisture or protein? I know split ends have to get cut off, but they keep coming back. Moisture, girlfriend. I'm from Chicago. Hey, girl. Definitely moisture. So if you're struggling with a split end problem, moisture, 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 moisture. And to be honest with you, any of you guys that are struggling with your natural hair, that you're like, hey, something keeps coming back, or my split end is having an issue, my hair stays dry, you definitely need to look at the challenges that we have. So we do monthly challenges, and essentially a challenge is just a virtual hair care group meetup where I'm with you and I am virtually giving you everything you need to succeed. The shampoo process, the conditioning process, how to notice split ends, how to use the right stuff so that you don't get them, when you use protein, when you use moisture, when you need a bond builder. Literally, if you follow this page anyway, I don't gatekeep anything. I give you guys everything that you need for your hair to be successful, but those challenges are just an extra step because they're more personal and it's very, very in-depth. So anything you thought you wanted to know about hair, you definitely learn there. And we base it off of our hair scale. So take a look at this. So I drew this because I needed my clients to best understand everything that I was saying to them about their hair, right? So take a look at this chart. I drew this and then I have my digital person blow it up and make it a thing. So if we could take a look here, this categorizes the hair. This is actually the hair strands, okay? So in danger zone, you really can't do anything. You really do need to cut. But we talk about the different things that can get you to danger zone so that you can make sure not to do that anymore, and so that we know the remedy to get you out. Now, 4, 5, 6, and 7 is functionally unhealthy hair. Most people actually live in functionally unhealthy hair. They just don't know it. They don't realize that that's why their styles aren't lasting. They don't realize that that's why their products aren't absorbing or doing what they're supposed to do. Because a lot of people think that products are going to work on your hair regardless of where your hair is. Whereas products were designed to work on healthy hair, they weren't designed to make your hair healthy. So if you're struggling with a protein issue and don't know it, you're struggling with a hydration issue and maybe know it or don't know it, struggling with a bond issue, know it or don't know it. If you try to use a product to get a style, it's not going to work because every product was designed to work on healthy hair. So our goal is to get everybody into this zone, into optimal healthy hair, because we know that all styles and all products can work in optimal healthy hair. So that's essentially what Flourish does. We see your hair, we assess it, we figure out where you've been, we figure out all of the history, and then we set you up on a plan to get you from whatever stage you are to the stage over here, because we know once you're in that stage, your hair can operate the best. Any product will work, any style will do the thing, and then you're happy and you're in a good place with your hair. Amsterdam. Hi, Amsterdam. Low porosity hair. I think you should get a steamer. I recommend getting a steamer. Get on Amazon, do a good cleanser. So like our favorite, moisture recovery, it'll help soften your cuticle. Moisture recovery shampoo, moisture recovery conditioner, and then get you a really good clarifier. Malibu is great because it's vegan, but really you just need your moisturizing shampoo, conditioner, and a good clarifier, and then get you a steamer and sit under that steamer with your moisture. A lot of people don't know that you can sit under a steamer with a leave-in and then go into your styling, okay? You don't always have to sit under a steamer with a deep conditioner. You can sit under there with a leave-in product, a leave-in moisturizer, and then boom, go straight into two-strand twisting or straight into your flat twist. Straight game changer. Yay, you're in the challenge. I'm so excited. Yes, if you've ever done the challenge, you get so much freaking information in that thing. I make sure to give you everything, okay? And anybody that's ever been in it can contest to that. We actually have a client right now that's in the salon that did the challenge before. And she did our wash day class, and it was like a game changer, and her hair is thriving. Okay, let me get back to doing this training video because I'm gonna get very sidetracked.
And now it's starting to grow.
Like, look how quick I got sidetracked. Okay, y'all, I will show you the end to her hair at the end, and so you guys can see how her wash and go is wash and going. Bye, guys.